is now we're going to welcome in Morrighan Lee, a local author who is ready to debut her first book with the world. Hi, Morrighan.
Hi.
Nice
so excited to be here.
I'm so happy to have you here today. You're a native of this area, a General McLean grad. You live in Sagertown now, but you've written a book, an entire book. That always fascinates me when people do that. Did this book live in your mind for some time before you put it to paper, so to say?
So I became a stay-at-home mom, and I really got into reading as a way to escape the four walls that I was constantly in. And I wanted a book that was like had a really strong foundation in Irish culture, because I am Irish. So I was really drawn to that, and I couldn't find anything. So I decided to write it.
Write your own.
Yep.
This is called The Rise of the Druid Princess. What is a Druid Princess?
So the Druids are the people that practice the old religion of Ireland. So I've taken a lot of mythology and culture and kind of spun it around so that it's still fairly accurate, but I wouldn't say it's a mythological textbook either.
Yeah, but you have to do a lot of research in order to make this story, make sense and have it come to fruition and full circle. Talk a little bit about how long it took you to write this from start to finish.
So growing up in a very, Irish household, I knew a lot going into it already, but then doing the extra research, it probably took a good 2 months of research and outline, and then I finished my first draft in February of this year. My second draft around March or April, and then I had it completely finished by June, and then I started working on all the design and marketing and stuff like that goes into it.
That's amazing. You must look at that and be so proud of yourself right now.
Yes, I am.
It's a huge accomplishment.
Yeah, my band also released a CD in July, so it's kind of been release year, I suppose.
Yeah, all kinds of things going on. So it's going to be available Saturday.
Correct.
You're not per se having like a book release party or anything, but it will be available where?
You can find it on Barnes & Noble, Amazon. I will also have a limited amount of them, so if anybody wants to reach out to me via Facebook, I'd be more than willing. If you're local, or even if you're not, I can ship and whatnot. So that's
great.
Yeah.
Terrific. I'm so proud of you. Congratulations. What is the basic storyline? Don't give too much away, but just basically where are we going?
So it's an adult romantic fantasy. It follows Aisling, who at first in the beginning of the story believes that she is nothing more than a lowly village girl who is the granddaughter of a healer. And then when her grandmother passes, the Dualahan, which are commonly known as the Headless Horsemen, come to retrieve her for the Aosai, or Fae, as most people equate them as, king. And she is forced to go on the run, where she meets Ryan, who is our main love interest. And he tells her that she is actually the long-lost Druid Princess, and she's the last of her kind.
Ooh, so interesting, and so much research to understand the culture in the background to make this really come together. And this is a bit of a family project, too. Your sister was involved, your mom was involved.
Yeah, my sister-in-law, Amanda Garris, did my cover, and then my mom, Kelly Kingston, she did all my editing.
That's wonderful. Well, congratulations. That's quite a feat. It's available Saturday, hardcover and ebook, Canva at
That's my website.
That's your website?
Yeah, if you just search Morrighan Lee, you should be able to find it.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, congrats. That's really great.
Thank
Come
you.
back anytime you've got a new book to talk about. I love it.